Hi, my name is Barbara Kane. I'm a personal trainer here at the Lakeland Hills Family YMCA. I'm going to be leading you in the exercises for week 4, and we're going to be working with some gliders. All right, exercise number 1, we're going to have some lunges, rear lunges with a bicep curl. So I'm going to ask Darlene here to kind of face me so that you guys can see her fabulous form. She's going to put her foot on the gliding disc. And you always want to make sure that you have a break. So she only has the ball of her foot on. As she strides back to take a nice deep lunge, that back leg's going to drop straight down to the ground. She's going to press in off of that back foot, right, and drive up and pull her arms up in a beautiful curl as she comes up. All right, so notice this great control that she has. All right, the core is braced, her posture is spectacular. All right, and you want to do, let's say 15 to 20 reps on each leg. For our next exercise with the gliders, we're going to be executing a side lunge and an upright row. So Darlene's going to put her foot on the gliding disc. Again, you always want to make sure that you have a little stop gap there, so she's going to be able to put her heel down if she needs to. She's going to press out with the ball of her foot, bending her leg, sticking her bottom back, and then coming up and drawing a great upright row. All right, so she's going to push through this leg as her butt sticks back, drive up, squeeze the core, pull through her shoulder blades, and draw the weights up and back. All right, for our next exercise, Darlene's going to execute a variation of a push-up. So this time her hands are going to go on the gliding disc, all right? The hands are going to go down. She's going to do option 1 first, down on her knees. First, she's going to start in a perfect plank form, so she's going to brace her core, right, squeeze her bottom, and then the eyes are always going to focus slightly out in front. Now she's going to let one hand slide out to the side, go down, touch the chest for the push-up in, and then slide the gliding disc back in. So important here with the gliding disc to really use the pressure of your pull against the floor, right, to get the best work for your chest out of this exercise. And now really quick, we're just gonna let her show us one with a little bit of a harder variation coming up onto the toes. All right, so she's got her feet just outside hip distance apart, and that's awesome for stability. And you can really challenge yourself by squeezing your legs even closer together, and then maybe even going really crazy and trying to lift one foot. What do you think? There we go. What a rock star. There we go. Okay, this next exercise combines the best of some cardio work and some great core work. So Darlene's going to take the discs actually underneath her feet this time. So one disc under the ball of each foot. All right, she's going to find her perfect stable plank position, core tight, all right, abs in, squeezing through her upper back, and then she's going to slide one disc at a time up towards her hand, right, knee coming into the chest. Now, if she wanted to make this a little bit more challenging, she would take her foot a little bit faster, would be one variation, or she could take her legs a little wider and go to the outsides of her hands, right, which might slow her down, or she could even speed this up if she wanted and really charge up the core and the obliques. All right, moving on, we're gonna take a swimmer. So we love swimming here at the Lakeland Hills Y. Darlene's gonna put her hands on the gliding discs and actually lay all the way down on the ground. All right, and it's basically your breaststroke. So she's pushed the disc forward. Now she's gonna take a big sweeping motion out and down, pull in, squeeze her glutes at the top, pull your abs in, make sure you really engage the abs right there. Right, so that you don't scunch up your lower back too much, right? You don't want to put too much pressure on your lower back. All right, and it'd be awesome to finish this with a great child's pose to stretch your back out. So why don't you show it to a little child's pose? Awesome, so good, thank you. Okay, for our final and 6th exercise, Darlene is going to do what's called a plank reach out. So this is up for your core, but really kind of a total body integration. So go ahead and put your hands on the discs, all right, extend out to your full plank, all right, and pull your belly button up, right, nice tight glutes, and one arm at a time, she's just going to reach out as far as she can, keeping her entire body as still and quiet as possible, all right, so utilizing your glutes and your thighs as well as those really strong abs are really going to be part of what is the success of this exercise. All right, now if you want to take it up a notch, She can add an alternating arm and leg lift, so almost like a little plank bird dog. Right? So it makes it a little bit harder when you have less surface area touching the floor. Well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed those exercises. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions, and I would love to help you out. Have an awesome day.